Clockwork Wars, a game of war, espionage, and discovery designed by Hassan Lopez, published by Eagle-Gryphon Games. This is a 3-player game. Finny Rob over here, Evil Jeff over there with the hand modeling, and Zuper John. A veritable all-star game if you follow our channel, which you should. So we're playing with a pretty basic 3-player board here. I think this is called the Archon. We don't have any special tiles from the Sentience expansion. However, I am playing the Arachnid from that expansion. And what my special ability is I basically get to snipe someone, a wooden piece, a soldier, in an adjacent territory. John is playing the Mongrels, which is part of the base game. He has a hunter that he can deploy, and that will help reinforce battles. He can move up to 2 spaces and adds a couple of army strength to each battle. Jeff is playing as the Purebreeds. He's red. His operative is basically a sneaky assassin that goes behind enemy lines, is not subject to attrition, and can assassinate one wooden soldier who is in the same space with her if that event ever occurs. We're not going to tell you much else about the game. We're going to play over 3 ages. The first age has 2 rounds or turns, the middle age has 2, and the late age has 3. At the end of each age, we'll have a scoring phase. Scoring is basically going to come down to, do you have units in any forest, or do you have units in lakes? In forest, you'll get 1 point for up to 3 units in that space. For lakes, you have to have at least 2 units in a lake space, but you'll get 3 points for those. Otherwise, the only other scoring we'll have really at the end of a round is going to be at the court, and we're doing the Court of Lovelace or Loveless, and we are going to have this resolved, and when we do, in each of the ages, there's a different reward. So in the first age, whoever wins that at the end of the first 2 rounds is going to get 3 IP resources, and you'll see how those work. Those are the resources that let you buy technologies. And then in the middle age, you will be able to get a free technology from either the middle age or the early age. And in the last age, when we're kind of winding up the game, you will get 5 victory points. Jeff, being the oldest player, gets to go first. I guess because, I don't know,
because he's old.
He's going to die sooner.
Right. And we start with the Spy Master phase, right?
That's correct. Okay, so Jeff, you get to choose one of these fine counters. We have Technophilia, which will allow you to go first when we get researches. Counter Intel, which lets you gain an IP. And I guess I should explain what IPs are. You'll see red spots, yellow spots, and gray spots on the board. Those will have corresponding tokens. We each start the game with 1 of each resource. Those will be used to buy the research technologies, which we will talk about in a second. There are 9 research technologies in the game for the whole game, and in each age there are 3 new ones available. So we'll talk about what's available in this age in a moment. Anyway, that gives you 1 of your choice, and then you can force your other 2 players here to give up 1 type of resource that you choose. Tactical Ops, if there's ever a tie in a battle this round, this will break the tie. You get a +1. Gambit is one of the few ways in the whole game that you can actually move troops once they're already on the board. This allows you to immediately move any 2 of your units. Well, right now we have no units on the board, so that's not going to matter. Conscription, immediately add 1 worker to your recruitment pool for this round. Research and development, as I told you, maybe I didn't, we have these cards here. These are espionage cards. They do really powerful and mean things to your opponents usually, and help you out greatly during the game, but you only start with 1. This allows you to draw 2, look at it, keep 1, and put the other 1 at the bottom of the deck. So that's pretty much the only way, for the most part, that you're going to get any new of those. So Jeff, let's get rolling.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take conscription this time.
What does that allow you to do? Add 1 more?
Add 1 more unit.
Soldier.
Soldier, yeah.
I think I'm going to take the counter intel.
Okay, so immediately you gain one of your choice.
I'm going to get a yellow, and I'm going to make everybody lose a yellow.
My yellow has been returned.
Mine as well.
And John, I think you should go ahead and put those 3 beautiful pieces that you took from here, just so they're on camera. I want everyone to see what those
These
are.
not on camera?
No, they're not.
That is ridiculous. This is horrible framing. Gonna have to play this game under protest.
We have a tank that costs 5 of the gray and 2 of the red to purchase. This is going to move slowly across the board and provide 3 strength in battles. It's pretty powerful attacking unit. This is the Leviathan. This is like a nuke. It costs 5 reds and 2 yellows to build. And once you have this, one time in the game, you plop it down into a place where you have a battle. All of your enemies are destroyed, and you get a victory point for each of their units that was removed from the game.
And Evil Jeff, I will point out that Rob took extra yellows, denied us of yellows, and then immediately pointed to the fact that he wanted to see these. So I'm not saying it was a Freudian slip, but
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it could have been.
he wants to make love to the Guardian.
Yes, the Guardian is the other general, and this costs 5 yellow and 2 gray. And basically, when he's on the board, he doesn't move, and nothing can basically enter into that area. It's immune from getting taken from you for the most part. All right.
I'm
Anyway,
going to choose mine.
go ahead.
I want to draw 2 espionage cards. Look at them both, put one back, keep one.
Well played. So then the next phase in the turn is the recruitment phase. Here's where we're going to get some of our conscripts to place on the board. Jeff already has one. Because we control our home city, this is mine, that's Jeff's, that's John's. You get 4 units for that, for controlling it, and you can't lose your home spot, and no one can enter it. So I'm going to get 4 units this turn. The other way that you can get units to recruit is you have villages, which are these orange spaces. There's 5 of them on the board in this game, and you're gonna get 1 extra unit whenever you control that at this stage of the game. Obviously, none of us do. If you have 3 units on that one of those spaces at this particular time or more, you will get 2 for owning that or controlling that at this point in the game. And am I missing? Is there any other way that we get anything off the board?
There may be special cards that allow you to do
That's
that.
right. So that's pretty much it. So now what we're going to do is, because we have our units, we're going to deploy them. At this point, we're going to use these handy dandy sheets, and we're going to indicate what our moves are, sort of like diplomacy, the game, and then we're going to simultaneously reveal them. For your benefit, we'll then go in turn order, executing the order so you can see everything as it goes. So right now, we are going to take our time and make our unit choices. Everyone has written down their orders, correct?
I have used my deployment order sheet and written down my orders.
I have indeed.
All right, so now we go in turn order because it's easier for people to see. This is obviously simultaneous, but go ahead, Jeff.
All right. I have 1 going into L2, 1 going into T1.
It's a forced march.
1 going into T2, and I'm doing them in the order so it shows that it's connected here, and then 1 into V2, and then 1 into V4.
Nice.
And unique unit into V3.
Okay, very interesting. Not unanticipated for the most part. I have 1 going into V1. I have 1 going into T1.
Oh my.
I have 1 going into S2. I have my unique unit going into T1. And I have 1 going into V4.
Oh wow. Battles.
Right off the bat.
Okay.
My thought is that there's under no scenario would Jeff not try to take as much as he could from me as early in the game, no matter what? So knowing that, I had to deploy into at least a front here, because if I didn't and took what was easily given to me...
All of this is free for the taking.
Yes,
right
but
here.
if I had freely taken that, you would have freely taken that right into my yard, and I knew it. So that's good. Right on target early on, my friend.
I don't know. I mean, I only just did this like right here.
No, it's not super
It's
aggressive.
really around my home base.
Not super aggressive. I understand. It's not full on Clockwork War yet.
So that leaves John completely uncontested.
Well, sort of.
Oh, there will be contest.
There will be contests, so you need to stay over there and mess with him too. We can draw a nice line right there.
I
need to
this
have
way.
this right. You have all those villages over there. Why are you taking these villages?
What villages?
2 villages. You have 2 villages, but yet you came into my village.
I only took...
Whose village
Wait
is
a
it?
minute. Whose village is this?
It's gonna be
your
mine.
village
It's gonna
there.
be my
That's your
village.
only village.
Yeah, but see, here's the problem: is I could only get this village. So clearly, you guys are like, I get
knew
2,
he
you
was
get
gonna-
2, I get none.
I knew
So
he was
screw
going
all
to
of
fight
you.
like mad for that, so I figured give him the city.
I have to.
And if I had gone to fight that, we would have wiped each other out, and Jeff would have just been frolicking about in the Clockwork
Jeff
universe.
is, I believe this is on camera. It's been stated numerous times. Jeff is the Hitler of the gaming community. Is that not correct?
Apparently, that's the reputation that
Well,
I
that's
have.
exactly how I'm assuming we're there.
And we mean that in a nice way.
Of course.
I do not mean that in a nice way. Okay, so now we would, that's the deployment phase. So now we're in the combat phase, and now we get to do reinforcement phase, which starts with Jeff. Jeff, the only thing that you can do here would be either move from a citadel
Which I don't have.
into a contested
Right.
battle, or use your special ability, which only triggers, for instance, if you were here with that, you could kill my guy.
Right.
But you can't.
Right.
So here's what I have to choose. I can shoot, now I'm next because I'm the next person in turn here. I can shoot 1 soldier in an adjacent spot. I can't shoot one in the same spot. But it does add 1 army strength where it is. So right now I'm beating you 2-1. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to shoot this guy.
Okay.
So he goes back into your box.
All right. That sounds like a war.
I mean, there's
I mean,
definitely
you did
war.
shoot me
So
first. You
shots-
did fire the first shot.
I did.
Shots
So-
have been fired.
Shots have been
So
fired.
you did shoot first.
John-
So just let the record show that nice Rob shot first.
Exactly. So even though John has his hunter, and it is in a citadel, which is also just coincidental because a regular soldier can move out of a citadel, you can't move your hunter because there is no contested
You have no
hex
battles.
where you have a battle.
The hunter's only allowed to move to support a battle. He can go up to 2 spaces, but it has to go into one of my battles.
All right.
Unless you want to come help me out.
I don't think that's a possibility.
Dang it.
One other thing that we need to mention for the players here, just to remind them, is at the end of the scoring phase, which will happen at the end of 2, 4, and 7, when you are done scoring, all the resource places, meaning the forests and the lakes, will be reduced down to 1 unit with pollution. So keep that in mind. You can't really build up. It's not like you can have 15 discs in the lake to make sure you score 3 every time. After that first one, you're going to go down from 15 to 1. Okay? Anyways, all right. So now we've done the reinforcements. Now we have battles. The way battles work is you add up the strength. We only have 1 battle. You add up the strength. This unique unit provides 1, and every wooden piece provides 1. So I have 2. Jeff has 1. At the end of this battle, he loses because I have more. I have 1 unit that can be remaining, which is the difference between our power. So yours is gone, and then I'm going to remove this. Okay? And that is it for the combat phase. Now we have attrition. This is where we have to draw a supply line back from all of our places back to either our city, our home base, or a city, which there's only 1 city on the board. I don't think attrition is an issue currently.
It is not. All of us have supply lines.
All right, so we're done there, and now we are...
One note here.
Yeah, go ahead.
You said a city. In order for this to be a city, it has to have at least
3
units.
3 units.
And you
It's
do.
it's only a village with just one. It's a city with 3 units.
And so that's going to let you recruit 2, whereas the villages will let me recruit 1. See, so we're even over here, Jeff. Everything's good. Everybody's getting 2. Power.
It doesn't negate the fact that you shot first.
I did shoot first. Feels good too, I gotta say. Usually it's me taking 1 first. But those days are long gone. We only have 900 plus videos on this channel, most of them including you, and most of the time you're shooting me first.
I don't know.
Some
I don't know if
aggression.
I know. I think there's some. We might have to go to therapy.
I think that's in your head. I think ultimately, if you go back and you look at the stats, it's probably you say that, but you actually shoot first.
True. All right. Research phase is next. This phase is subdivided into 3 stages. Study. You're going to gain influence points right now in each of the 3 research disciplines.
So Jeff gets a red.
He controls 1 red. He gets a red IP.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Rob gets a red and a yellow,
Correct.
and I gain a yellow.
All right, now we go into the purchase of discoveries and generals. At this point, we go in turn order again. No one has the technophilia. So, Jeff, you get to choose, do you wish to buy something?
Nah.
All right, and then it's my
Thanks for
choice.
asking.
I'm going to take the monasticism, which now will prevent me from...
You are not affected by attrition.
All right, and the way these work is, all right, I'm going to take this and leave it off camera, but my opponents can see it. I have to take this, and I could put it here,
You have to play it on the color it is.
either on the color of something you control, or place it in your home city. And so,
So if you play it in the yellow and someone takes over that yellow, do they then get that benefit?
that is correct. And if no one controls that space, it goes back to the middle, and no one controls it till someone gets it.
Would it
again.
have to be purchased, or is it just available
No,
whenever somebody takes over?
It
That'll stay
stays
on that
there
square?
until someone takes that spot.
These are your payment, right?
I think I'm going to place it here.
He is monastic. I choose to pass at this time.
Okay, so now I get to activate, but this one is just in play all the time. Scoring phase.
Which we don't do this round.
Right. So that's it for this round. Next, what we're going to do is end this round, slide this over, replace any of these that you have. And we're going to start over again. We're back into the Spy Master phase. Starting with the first player, which is now me, choose 1 Spy Master action. I will use the counter intel again, and I'm going to take a red, and I'm going to make everyone lose a red. Everyone loses a red.
Jeff, if you'll note that if this is the first shot or whatever, he took the first shot in the round last time, then he took the first shot, now he's taking another shot.
Yeah, but it's evil, Jeff.
Mr. Evil,
This
sir.
is Doctor.
Got his PhD in.
What's it going to be, boy?
I'm going to conscript, which allows me to add 1 marker to my recruitment pool.
Indeed.
Let's see.
That breaks ties, basically.
For battle.
Yes, in battle.
Yeah. I'm going to take RD.
R&D.
Choose 2 cards.
I'm feeling like in the 3-player game so far in the early stages that those are optimal kind of ones to take. Someone's getting the research advantage. Someone's getting the nasty card advantage. Is that the second time Jeff has taken that?
No, I took it the first round.
He got conscription last time. And conscription allows you to get that extra guy that helps you kind of help with the area control. So, and now that he's done that, we're going to do the recruitment phase, in which case we will base it upon our capital and our villages and cities. John is going to end up with 6. I will be ending up with 6, and Jeff will also be ending up with 6. Although John has 1 extra because of conscription, so he will end up with 7 this round. Next thing we're going to do after that is going to be place our orders for deploying, and I will go off camera to do that, and we'll be back in a second once we get our moves put down. Our choices have been made, gentlemen. I am the first to place. I have 1 going to T1, 2 going to V4, 1 going to S2, and 2 going to the court.
Interesting.
All right. I have 1 going to C1. I have 3 going to V2. And I have big fingers.
Yeah.
I have 3 going to the court.
Oh, bummer. Jeff, I'm all going to the court.
Now, I've got unique unit going to L2.
Points.
I've got 1 going to L2. 2 going to L1. Illegal. What?
You have to leave at least 1 behind.
Did I get shot here? I had. Oh yeah, this guy.
He was there.
Oh no, but he was here, so I could do the deployment first.
That's correct.
and then move him. Yep.
Well, that's gonna cost you.
It'll be an attrition item, but
Well, you won't get the 3 points for the lake because
You're
you
not.
have 2 because you'll attrit.
You'll attrit before scoring.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
that's an ops issue.
Yeah, it is an ops issue.
I don't think Spongy would have made that mistake.
Yeah. Well, and I got three of the court.
Oh
Nice.
no!
Nice.
So that negates the court's going. Nobody gets the court.
I figured Rob was going to go 2, so I said I'll go 3. I didn't think Jeff was going to see the court, so.
So that is it for deployment phase. That was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
A little safe.
All right, so.
Now I'm just throwing this out here. So nobody has scored any forests.
Right.
The only thing standing to happen right now is Jeff scoring 6 points.
3.
Oh, because his L1 won't be there. Right.
Right.
That's right.
Because
Gosh.
the attrition or the
Attrition happens
attrit.
before scoring.
yeah.
All right, so first thing we do is reinforce.
Okay, so I am first. I can pop someone next to me. I guess I've got to shoot your guy on the lake. It doesn't even matter because he's going to go away anyway. Do the mongrels. Well, you can't.
I can reinforce.
Oh, yeah.
So I could go from here to there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And if that would make it a village. No, that'd make it a city if I win. And I would have 3 and I wouldn't have to worry about supply lines.
That is correct. Look at you. That is next level. That's what I would expect from Evil Jeff right there.
All right.
Now it's to you to reinforce.
I have no reinforcement.
Right, because your special person is with your own player.
Right.
Okay. All right, so now we resolve combat. There is only 1 combat, right?
Yep.
So you remove 1 and I remove 1 essentially?
Yep.
John, well played. All right, so that's where we stand after the combats. And now we are in attrition. 1 unit must be removed from each out-of-supply territory. Jeff, I believe you have an out-of-supply territory.
I do.
Just one goes away.
Oh,
You're still there.
Yeah, that's right.
Good news.
Yeah.
You got a guy who's still enjoying the swim.
Still got 1.
Where'd Billy go? Oh, he keeps swimming.
Next is the research phase. We are done with combat. Study. So,
Start with you, first player.
yeah, I get a yellow and a red again.
I get a yellow.
And I get a red, which is sorcery.
Yep. Now we do, and also you can take a guy off the board. So Jeff, if you don't want that lake guy sitting there, you can take him off and get an IP.
think I will.
You're welcome.
Which IP would you
well,
choose?
that's in this. I'll take a red.
And the reason we're saying that is because he's not going to score that because you need to have at least 2 there. So you might as well. And then he's going to be out of. He's going to be subject to attrition next time. That's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
All right. What did you take?
I took a red.
Okay. All right. Look. Steam tank. Steam tank, man. All right. Okay. So there we are. So the question is, do I want to? So what does the red one do there? We've got. It's called Ancient Tome. Ancient Tome.
This one actually allows during every activation stage you get 1 sorcery IP. So you get a free IP or a red every turn.
Okay, and then tell me what the medicine is.
Medicine is when you win a battle, the number of your soldiers killed is reduced by 1.
Interesting. Okay, well, I think I will not buy something.
Okay.
I choose to also not buy something.
And I also choose to not buy something.
I'm saving up all the IPs that I don't have because Finny Rob took them away.
Understood. Okay, well that is it for the research phase. Now, because we are at the end of the early age, we do have a scoring phase. Players receive victory points for resource territories they control and certain discoveries, which is not applicable here. So now we look, there are no forests that have control. And we have 1 lake that has 2 units, and that is Jeff, and he gets 3 points. You're winning. You're crushing the opponents.
Absolutely.
Multiply my score by 500 and you're still 3 ahead.
1 billion even. All right. Now we're going to do court dominance. If a player is in control of a court, they receive a bonus.
No player is in control.
All right. Pollution. The number of units in every resource territory must be reduced to 1. So Jeff, would you like to remove your special unit from the board or a wooden soldier?
I will neither.
Choose wisely.
I will choose neither.
When making a choice within the rules, Evil Jeff will choose a choice outside of that. And if you choose not to decide,
you've still made a choice.
Exactly. All right.
Who was it that said that?
Neil Elwood Peart. All right. Thumbs up if you know who that is, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel while you're here. Okay, that is it for the early age. We are now moving into the middle age. If you would, Jeff, would you please read to us what is now available as research for the middle? So the red one is...
The red one is, during the reinforcement stage, you may kill 1 enemy soldier in any 1 battle. You do not need to be engaged in that battle.
Wow. Dragon Flame.
This one is Harvester. For each unit you have on a forest during a scoring phase, you gain 2 victory points instead of just 1. Maximum earned is 6.
Unbelievable.
I believe it.
Knighthood. Citadels that you control may produce 1 soldier during every activation stage. These soldiers are taken from your reserve and placed directly onto the citadel.
So if you control a citadel...
Yes.
They get an extra soldier every activation.
Yeah, So right now, John would get one. Okay.
I've taken the first player token.
Alrighty then, and now we got to flip these back over. And let's see here. Okay. What's your choice?
I'm going to go with R and D. Take 2 cards. Look at them. Put the other one on the bottom.
Conscription for me.
All right. Probably a wise choice. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and take my counter intel again. I will take a red. Everyone else will lose a yellow.
You're taking a red.
Okay.
I'm losing a yellow.
I am not losing a yellow.
Now we are in the recruitment phase. players simultaneously recruit. I will be getting 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeff will be getting, is it 4?
5.
Because conscription.
Oh, because he already conscripted 1. 4 for his home base and 1 for conscription.
Mm-hmm.
And John's going to get 8.
That's correct.
2 cities on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, I mean, you let him come right into your village and pillage you.
No, actually, it's all right here. This
Oh, okay.
coming in,
All right, I see.
coming in my territory there.
Uh-huh. Look at that. Wide open. Nothing there. Where am I? I'm not there. Not there.
Yeah,
It's right next to your home
right,
base.
right.
How could you lose that one, my friend?
Yeah, well,
There was a communications.
and then yeah, there was a little bit of a communication gap, but yeah. So yeah.
I'm not expanded, by the way, any further than a single spot from my home place. Just throwing that out there, letting the world know, letting the viewers know who the real enemy is.
Yeah. Well, here you're 2 away.
Well,
I only have 1 village, 1 away, and
mean,
these 2 are 2 away.
if you want to use the actual math, okay, fine.
So there you go.
All right. So I'm going to get 7, and then we're going to go ahead and put our deployment orders in. So we'll go off camera, and we'll be back once we have made our choices. All right, generals, have you made your choices?
I have made my decision as the first player. I send 1 to S1, 1 to M3, 1 to T4, 1 to V2, 1 to V5, and 3 to the court.
Wow. Okay, that's a power move if I ever saw one.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a lot of little discs to put down on the table.
Hey, my discs not little.
All right.
They're average
They're
size
tiny
discs.
little
I mean,
discs,
let's see.
little pills. All right, I'm going to do 1 to L2.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to do 2 to T1.
Just can't stay away.
I'm going to have unique unit go to T1. I'm going to go 1 to V3 and 1 to the court.
This is awkward. Okay, so I have 1 going to F3, 1 going to T1, 1 going to V4, 2 going to V1, 1 going to M1, and 1 going to the court. So I'm pretty sure here we're both losing our unique units.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure that's happening.
I'm not.
Oh, you got a card? Okay.
Maybe not. We don't know.
We don't know until it's time for that phase.
All right, we have deployed.
Okay.
Now we get to choose
Ominous.
to reinforce.
Reinforce.
All right, John, you're first.
I have no battles, thus no reinforcements.
I do have a battle, and I'm second, and I will use my reinforcement card. It says choose territory type, and you receive a +1 bonus to your army strength in all battles that take place in the territory during that combat phase. So I will choose the sorcery.
Did it say you earn +1
Power.
or +1 to every unit? What did it say?
No, it's a +1 bonus to your
Okay.
army strength during the any battles that are in that same territory.
Okay, so that now counts as 4. You now have 4 in the red. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay. Was that your only reinforcement move?
It is. That's all I can do.
All right. I guess I'm going to shoot your guy in V3.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I may not be able to.
It's got to be in combat or no?
Is not in a contested territory. I'm not. I am in a contested
You are
territory. I can't shoot.
contested, yeah.
Okay. I got to defend myself, which I'm not going to do very well. Okay. So that is the only reinforce action I can make. Now we go to battle. Oh, Jeff. He just can't stop.
I have to get rid of that guy. He keeps shooting all my guys.
John, look, he's frolicking about on that side of the board.
He'll be next, but you keep shooting me.
All right, fine.
Fine. Yeah.
So
Let's play. For all the viewers out there, go back and rewind the tape.
you have a strength of 4 because of your card.
I do.
I have a strength of 3 because your guy does add a +1 to battle, right?
It does.
All right, so I lose all of these. Good news is I can bring my guy back.
You can.
It's gonna
gonna cost
take me a little hit.
I believe it was Spinal Tap who said, Back from the dead.
Yep, that's true. Very deep cut there, John.
Now you can lose.
You have to lose two. You only get one left.
Are you sure the one you want to leave is the assassin? You don't want to lose it for the rest of the game?
Is he the one that you want? The one you want to leave?
The one I want. Yeah.
Wow.
That was pretty good, Jeff.
Yeah.
I mean, I think while we are not showing much harmony on the board, our vocal skills very, very average.
Few.
All right.
It's
okay.
not rehearsed either.
No, we did not rehearse that. That is true. Okay, so and that's it for battles. It never ends. Attrition. I think I'm safe.
So yeah, everybody's safe on my end. Everyone's safe on Jeff's end. Everyone's safe on your end.
Oakley dokley. Research phase. Study. So now, John, you're going to get some stuff.
I'm gonna hold.
No, you actually get some stuff.
These. I get 2 yellows, a red, and a gray.
And Jeff, you're going to get a red and a red. Two reds.
2 reds.
Communist.
Yeah.
Well, he is the pure breed. And discovery.
You get a yellow and a gray.
I'm sorry. I get a yellow and a gray.
Unless you choose to not to, then you will still have made a choice.
That's the choice I've made, and I will continue to make that choice. Alrighty then. And now it's time to buy. John, I thought you had predetermined you were holding, but have you changed your mind?
I'm going to stick with my choice of to not to choose.
To not to choose?
All right. I will purchase. I will buy
Dragon Flame for
Dragon
5.
Flame.
And tell us what that one does again.
During the reinforcement stage, you may kill one enemy soldier in any one battle. You do not need to be engaged in that battle.
So he just pops anywhere there's angst.
Anywhere there's a battle, I can just kill one soldier.
All right, very nice, very nice.
Accounting wise, he has page 5. I concur.
And I will put that into my home base.
Next up is me. Gentlemen, I'm going to buy Leviathan.
It's going to cost you 5 red and 2 gold, which he does have.
Oh, yeah.
So you get that.
Come to me, you beautiful worm.
And that's basically any battle you're in, you destroy the enemy and get 1 victory point for everyone that you have destroyed.
And I can place Leviathan during the reinforcement stage once all players have passed. So I don't have to put him when it's my turn. I put it when basically the reinforcement phase is over. I just... boop.
Mm-hmm.
But he has to go in a place where I am fighting. I cannot destroy your soldiers where I am not.
And you can't destroy the Guardian.
Correct. But I can destroy the steam tank. Okay, that's it for that. So now activation stage. I can't activate Leviathan, but I sure do want to. No scoring phase. So now we advance this, reset everything, pass that beautiful token to the oldest player again. Can I have your conscription?
You may.
All right. The battle is engaged.
Are we ready to begin the next Spy Master phase?
I think we are.
All right. At the beginning of the Spy Master phase, I may search through the espionage deck for any one card and put it in my hand, and I will shuffle the deck afterwards so I can see what's available.
Okay, so Super John, you have chosen your card out of the entire Spy Master deck. All right, Jeff, you are first. Choose your spyness.
Yeah, I have to go with conscription.
A little low on the soldier department,
Little bit. Struggling.
I hear you. I'm gonna go R&D.
I'm taking battles on both sides. Are you guys doing anything over here together?
No.
Well, I moved into the forest, so let's not get out of control there, Jeff. At least I moved one towards somebody else.
If John was in the forest with you, then I would...
Watch out.
I'm in no scoring areas. I mean, I don't know what you're doing here.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, last I heard, Jeff, it was points that win the game. And how many do you have?
It won't be long because y'all have an engine, so... And John is winning the court. So somebody needs to do something about John.
I'm going to go counter intel to where I can choose any discipline and force my opponents to give up any discipline.
That goes to the bottom of the deck, please.
And I'm going to choose yellow.
Oh, by the way, when you used your card for...
I put it out of play.
Yeah, but you need to take one of your discs off of the spy.
Oh,
you know what? So I need to take one of mine away because I played one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So out of the court here.
One out of you and one out of me.
Okay, and that was before. None of them were played before we scored in the first round, so we're still good.
Yeah.
All right, counter and tell. So I'm going to choose yellow, and I want you guys to give up gray. I've done mine.
All right, so we're going to be conscripting and then deploying.
Recruiting.
I'm sorry,
Recruiting.
recruiting. That's right. We're not conscripting. These are loyal volunteers. Okay, so I'm going to get 4, 2, and 2. You are going to get the same.
We'll get 8.
So we get 8. Jeff, you get 4, 5,
Plus the
one you got from there. Okay.
6.
All right, we will get our troops and we will make our orders. See you on the other side. Okay, orders have been entered.
Action.
John,
Nope.
I'm sorry, Jeff first.
I'm first.
Evil Jeff.
Sorry, my bad.
Yep. All right. First, the unique unit is going to go to M3.
Did you say eunuch?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she is. All right.
So that is worth 1 or is worth 2?
It's worth 1, but if it's there at the reinforcement stage, he can snipe you.
Yep. Sniped. Yeah. All right. So M3, 1 to L2, and 5. To V2.
Me next?
Are you making changes, John?
Yeah, John. What's up with me?
I'm writing down what you did so that I remember.
1 to F3. 1 to T3. 3 to L3. 1 to T1. Another 1 to F3. And another 1 T1.
Right, so I've got 2 to the court.
Well, you got that locked up.
Yep. I can't beat them with
Maybe.
all that.
I got 2 to L1.
That's why I had to.
I've got 2 to L3.
Jerk.
2 to C1. All right, so at the end of the deployment phase, I'm going to pay one of mine to play this. Target 1 opponent. You may move up to 2 soldiers that they deployed this turn, 1 tile in any direction, even into a contested territory. So I'm going to target, I can only win 1 of those.
Nothing gets you L3, right?
Yeah, I can target 2 of these, move them 1 tile.
Yeah, but then you only have 1 left and you're not
Are you
going to score it.
reinforcing right now or no?
For now.
No, this is the end of the deployment phase.
Oh, this is still deployment.
Yeah,
Okay.
deployment phase at the end.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to move you 2 there.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're going to do. Hunter.
Yep. And that is I targeted 1 opponent, move theirs. That's all I can do there.
Reinforcement phase.
Reinforcement. I'm going to kill 1 enemy soldier.
So you can, basically you have to kill this one, right?
No. Well, he gets to do that by his
anyway,
own
but I'm going to kill this
dragon
one.
flame.
Oh, gotcha.
So that goes,
Okay.
and then this guy goes.
Because of your assassin
Okay.
agent. All right, then it would come to me. I have nothing, I don't think. Let me just check real quick. Nope. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to, I can reinforce both of these here, right?
You can.
We're killing each other, and I can reinforce up to 2.
Right.
It's going to go there.
Yep.
That's good work by you, John. Okay.
All right, battle time.
Yep, that's it for that. So now we do the combat phase. Jeff, do you have any combats?
I do. I've got
5 against 5.
5 and 5. So these all go away.
Okay. There's only other combats there.
So it's 3 against 1.
We both lose a wooden piece.
Yep.
attrition.
I don't suffer attrition.
John does.
So I do. So I'll lose this one here on yellow, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, everything else has got a line.
Jeff's good.
Yep.
Okay. Now we go to the research phase.
First we study.
Study.
Jeff gets a red.
A red.
I get 2 reds, a yellow, and a gray.
2 reds, a gray, and a yellow. I get a red and a yellow.
I feel like I'm doing all the work.
I mean, I went and fought him in the L. I tried to take L3. I had 4
I
guys
had
there.
to take them out. Yeah, but you're fighting over
3 guys.
points. Yeah, I'm
Doing all the work.
I'm fighting over the engine. I'm taking out the engine.
We killed 5 of each other, and all of a sudden, you
I know.
guys are coming after me. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. No, now we got to go after
I was
Rob.
just trying to get points.
Well,
I got no points to take. What are you going to get from me? This is it. That's,
Right, we
that's
have
really it.
studied.
The game is all about points. Ultimately, at the
Discovery.
end of it, that's what's great about this game.
know.
You do all these cool
Discovery.
things, and all you have is points.
Discovery.
Discover this.
you have engine.
Off camera, I am exposing 1 or more fingers.
Fingers. Exposing fingers. Good. Okay.
All right. Let's move.
All right.
So Jeff gets a choice to discover, right?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything you wish to obtain?
Nope, I do not.
I also will not obtain anything.
I will be purchasing
Ah, will you now?
Guardian.
Guardian.
5 yellow.
Leviosa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 gray for the Guardian.
Nice. He's very guardy. All right. So we have studied, discovered, activation.
Right.
What is activation again?
If you have any
You
cards.
get to use your
Okay.
stuff
Yes, and your Dragon Flame says specifically on it during.
during the reinforcement
Right.
stage.
Okay. So you wouldn't activate it then. All right. Okay.
So now we score?
Exactly.
Well, you do have an opportunity, I think, to you can put Guardian out whenever.
Oh
but
yes.
you could put him out
at
now.
It says at the beginning of a recruitment phase.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right,
All right.
all right. So then we are on to scoring, victory point stage. So
Evil Jeff,
I
we'll
have
start with you.
uh,
Lake.
Lake. So I've got 3 victory points. So I'm up to 6. Woohoo!
Rob,
I have 3 forests, so I get 3.
John,
I have 2 lakes.
2 lakes, 6.
Yeah. Everyone's game. You guys really do want to come after me. It's weird. but
Court dominance.
I think you guys chose correctly about who to attack.
I know.
Each other because you're both winning. Just saying. I don't know what to tell you.
I did.
All right. So that's it for the scoring.
What does court dominance allow?
Court dominance. Yeah.
You get to
You get to
choose-
choose any one of these.
Yep. You get to build another thing.
That's going to be
You dogs.
awesome. That's going to give him a very competitive edge. For each unit you have on a forest during a scoring phase, you gain 2 victory points instead of 1. And for citadels that you control, you get 1 soldier during every activation stage.
Yeah. So your first one you bought, where'd you put it?
I didn't buy one.
Oh, you bought the Guardian. Got it.
Yep,
got
yep.
it. Got it. So you're safe. You can buy whichever one you want because you can place it.
You could put it at your home, yeah.
Yeah, because you can place it in your home. So you can get a gray one even though you don't have a control of a gray area.
I'm going to go with the harvester for the points.
Tell me-
Allegedly,
Yeah.
I'm going to place it.
2 per.
That's
every
for the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be huge.
Huge.
All right, so that is
And that's a maximum of 6.
Right? Because you can only you score for 3 discs.
that is court dominance.
the max you can
Just
score
in
for.
one forest or in
All forests.
You can go 6 in every forest.
Yeah, that he can. Yes,
That's
huge. It is huge.
That's huge.
I agree, Jeff.
Pollution stage, it means all scoring locations go down to just 1 unit. I'm going to leave my special unit on the board.
Okay, that is it for the round. Yes. We're in the late age, gentlemen.
That one now goes to Roberto.
And I'll need your conscription back, sir, please.
And this is right side up.
And can you do me a favor and our viewers a favor and read the 3 research that are now available? What is the title and what does it do?
Sure.
This is the red one.
This is necromancy. For every shrine that you control at the beginning of the recruitment phase, you may recruit 2 additional workers.
Shrine is yellow. Right?
Yeah.
That's a red card, but it's for every yellow.
For every shrine, yes. Yep. For Warrior Saint, it says, you cannot play this onto your capital. You receive a +2 bonus to army strength in every battle that occurs in the Warrior Saint's territory or adjacent. And Colossus. This is huge. During each activation stage, you may destroy 1 early age discovery that is currently on the map. Well, actually, there's only 1. It may belong to you or an opponent, and you gain victory points equal to its IP cost. And then you remove the token off the board.
It's huge. You're looking at 2 points.
Yeah, it's not. It could have been huge.
Well, that's why it's nice to know what's out there when you start the game, because otherwise, I took that into account when I bought
Colossus. Yeah, is actually it's powerful if it has the ability to be used. And in this case, it's not very powerful.
Right. So I need to decide, is there anything that I really want to buy? I think I'm going to do R&D.
Is that where you look at these, or is that
I draw 2 cards and I get to take one of them. I'll send that back to you.
I'm going to conscript. Another an extra one.
There you go.
Come on.
All right, I'm going to take tactical ops.
Tactical ops. So if there's a tie, you win. Every battle in which you have a tie this round, you're going to get a +1.
Yeah.
Okay, tiebreaker. That it? Okay, so now we're going to recruit. I still get 8. You still get...
I get 6, but I've got an extra 1.
Because of conscription. And Jeff, you have 5, right?
Yep.
For 5. I couldn't even get the words out.
I know. I've been behind all game.
We'll get our discs and we will write our orders down and we'll be back to see what happens next. Orders have been placed. I am first player. In the first turn of the last age. Okay, 2 going to F3. It's really going to be 4 to F3. 3 to the court. I don't know if you want to line those up so they look nice.
Please do.
And then 1 to V1.
Fair enough. Guardian to L1.
Guardian Leviosa.
1 to T4. 1 to S4. 2 to L3. 2 to C1. And 1 to V2.
Well, you'll be happy that I went here. And then also...
Why would I be happy?
Because he's going to die.
Because he's going to die.
Oh, well, I'm not really happy. I was hoping you'd use him to wreak havoc upon John.
I would have liked to, but...
Well, instead you came at me.
Yeah, oh, there you
Okay,
go.
well, there you go. That's what...
So now you are happy.
You've heard of Socrates? Aristotle?
You're foolish.
Plato?
All right.
Morons!
2 to V3.
Well, at least you believed me there. See? Who kept their word?
Well, I already did mine before you
Sure
pulled
you
that.
did. Before you attacked me.
And 3 there.
Cold blood. Well, John, now you're safe from his machinations.
I'm not the one that's going to win. I can tell you right now.
I hope you're right.
I know I'm not going to win.
I just hope that means I will win.
I do not have... I keep getting my cities taken away from me, so I don't have enough army guys to make it happen.
Okay.
Your cities. Now, I will point out that it was my city, and you kept coming after me in my city.
Well, you know, okay.
What does your special thing do, by the way? Remind me.
Which one?
That one you've got there?
Dragon flame.
It kills one enemy soldier in any one battle.
And that tactical one says if you're tied, you automatically win.
Yes.
Okay, then.
So noted.
Very good. Now we, after all of that banter, that was the deployment phase. So now we are in the combat phase, and it is reinforcements time. I am first player. I have nothing from which to reinforce, and I'm looking to see if I have anything that I could play during. I do not. It is now your turn, John.
So I could take these two, reinforce there, but that would mean I'd lose.
You both would lose. It would
No,
wipe.
No, just going to lose anyway. Tactical ops.
But it says you don't lose anyone, or what does it say?
No, it just means he has a plus
Just gives me
one.
a
He'll
plus
only have one
I'll
there.
still retain the territory,
It just
but
won't be.
it
won't
I'll
be a
still
city.
lose some. It won't be a city.
Yeah, I'm going to choose to lose just my one and take your one out with me.
Okay.
So I'm going to not reinforce.
Okay. What about your hunter?
I'm not in any battles within 2.
Gotcha. All right, Jeff, it's your reinforcement phase. Are you allowed to do some things?
I am. I actually can kill this guy
Using your flame.
using Dragon Flame.
All right, and then over here, you've got...
And this guy is not able
Can't
to
kill.
be used.
And your dragon flame only takes out one troop?
Yeah, it just
Anywhere.
kills one enemy soldier in any one battle.
Right.
So the assassin went into the forest and ended up in an enemy encampment. Was like,
It was an ambush.
oh shit.
Yeah, it was,
A little bit of an
it was
ambush.
definitely bad intel.
Bad intel, and what was it good intel? Because
No, it was bad intel. He thought that there was only one dude there.
All right, now it's combat phase, and there's only one remaining, and we each lose
Okay.
one of us loses a disc. Okay.
All right, my guy's out.
Yep, that's it for that problem.
All right, so do we... That was about attrition. Everyone seems okay.
I feel fine.
You feel fine. Yeah, I bet you do.
Alrighty then.
Study. So we start with Finnerob. We get a yellow, a gray, and
2 reds.
2 reds. A yellow, a gray, 2 reds. For me, I get a red and a yellow. I think that's it. Do these count as any points at the end of the game?
I'll check that out right now. For every 3 IPs you have across all research disciplines, you receive 1 victory point.
Okay.
So,
And the cards don't give you any extra points either.
and the tiebreaker is the number of map territories they currently control at the end of the final turn.
Okay.
If there's still a tie, then the player who was the latest in turn order on the final turn wins. So there's none of that,
You have,
everybody shares the victory. It's a Clockwork War. There's no sharing the victory.
it's the War of Clocks.
Okay, then. All right, we got that out of the way. So buying. We're
We
buying.
studied, now we discover. You
I
go
am
to your
first.
choice.
And I just don't
Oh,
know.
you get your IP first.
I got them.
Oh, you did. Okay. I need a red.
Did we not do that?
Just one. No, I didn't get any.
Sorry. We left Evil Jeff out. That's
Yeah, sorry.
curious.
We left
Yeah.
poor Evil Jeff out. Tell me what the red early stage one does. It produces an extra red.
Yes.
In
During
any
the-
place you get red.
gain. It just says
No,
gain 1
just
sorcery
one.
IP.
You just get one.
Oh gosh.
No matter what.
Then I've got nothing to buy. I'm sorry.
I choose to not purchase.
I too shall not purchase.
Very good. And now it is to a would be. There's no scoring phase. Does
Activation.
anyone activate?
Discovery and activation. 9.
9. Okay. Very good. It is now the next round. You can return. John will be first player, and in the last round, Jeff will end up being first player.
Spymaster phase.
What's the fourth one over? What's that? Tactical ops? Was that?
That's
do?
the tiebreaker.
Okay, and what's the other one beside it? R&D?
R&D.
I'm going to take conscription and add one to my horde.
Okay.
I'll take R&D for cards.
All right. Look at 2. Take 1.
Yep.
I think I will take counter intel.
Okay.
I will take gray, and I wish for everyone else to lose yellow.
My yellow hath been lost. Jeff hath no yellow to lose.
Nope.
Did you give me my gray?
I have no yellow to
Oh,
lose.
there it is. Sorry. Okay, then.
Cash poor. This is a ragtag rebel unit.
Your purebreeds need to branch out a little bit.
Well, we're kind of like, you know,
An exclusive club, a country club.
We're the underdogs. Everyone on camera should be rooting for me.
All right, now,
They usually are.
now we recruit. Here's where Evil Jeff comes along in the recruitment phase and starts.
Yeah, starts to
Yeah.
establish himself a little bit.
All right,
Throws
so
half around.
recruiting, you get
I
8.
still get 8.
I get 6, and Jeff gets 8.
Yeah.
He does get 8.
First time all game, I will point out to the viewers.
Great job, Jeff.
Thank you. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Does he count as a unit?
Units include soldiers, unique units, and generals.
Okay.
So now we are going to place our orders, and we'll let you see it on the other side. All right, deployment achieved.
Right. I've got 3 going into F2. Have 1 going into L3. And I have 3 going into C1.
Okay. Big Jeff.
Okay, I have 2 going into C2. 2 going into C1. 2 going into L2. And 2 going into F1.
Okay.
Benny Rob,
Well, my unique unit's going to V1.
did you buy him back? You
I did.
Okay.
It's on camera. And then 3 are going to the court. I don't know, again, if you want to arrange those in a way. I believe that at this point they are...
You're winning.
I'm winning by 3.
Now we go to
Deployment phase.
now we go to reinforcements. Right. I'm going to
Are you going to reinforce?
go ahead and use one of my greens over in the court.
Okay.
And choose a battle in which my army strength is the highest. All your opponent's soldiers are immediately killed. That's this one.
Wow. Boom.
So I've done all my reinforcement actions. Jeff, you get to reinforce.
There's nothing to reinforce because I have no battles.
All right, I can reinforce, and I am going to...
Well, actually, hold on.
Yeah,
During
you
the
get to-
reinforcement stage, I can kill any one enemy soldier in any one battle. Are there any
There are no
battles?
There are
battles.
no battles.
Okay, then never mind.
I can shoot in... Can I shoot into the Guardians thing? I think I can. What does it say?
Your opponent may not initiate combat in this territory by deploying units to it.
So I could snipe.
Yeah.
I can
Or
pick
you
them
could
off.
keep Jeff from getting 2 people next time.
Well, maybe...
Like I'm a threat? Really?
How dare you?
Ah, that's hilarious.
You could also take out one of your own.
Well, there's only one more round.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop the lake.
You have declared war.
Sure. Me and the Leviathan say, okay, he's my bodyguard. And so now we are in the combat phase, and there's no combat. Everything's been not phase, but whatever that is.
Now we're activation.
Resolution.
Oh, no, sorry. Attrition.
Is there any attrition? I
no-
still don't attrit.
There's no
I'm good.
attrition. Don't
All right,
believe.
so now we are in the research phase study.
Okay. So we get I get 1 red.
These are by the way, these are yours. Jeff, you get a red, you say?
What were these for?
I
you wouldn't
killed them.
So,
You get a red.
yep, I get 1 red.
Rob gets a red, yellow, red, gray. Discovery. Does anybody want to buy anything?
Oh, it's you first.
So I'll start. This is, what is it? You get 1 + 1. Okay, I don't want that. All right, to you.
No.
I think I want the steam tank.
5 gray, 2 red, and what does it do?
It's got to start in his hometown.
Place this immediately. Place it into either your capital or a citadel you control.
Oh, okay.
Cannot move into the Guardian. Gives +3 army strength.
Well, let's get the steam tank out.
Okay.
See what happens.
And immediately goes where you don't own a citadel, so it goes into your home station.
Yeah. Should have planned better and bought a citadel. Bought, controlled one. Yeah.
You need 1 more gray.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Dirty cheater.
It was the Jeff strategy, but way to catch me with your maths. Okay. All right. So I bought. That's it. We're done with that.
So that is activation, and we're done. So now we go on to the next round.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. Okay. Last round of the game.
It is.
And we are in the Spy Master phase. Jeff, do you have a card you want to play?
Do I?
Yeah. At the start of this Spy Master phase?
I do not.
Okay. Because I'm thinking I'm going to choose John. And
You're going to play a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what are you doing to me?
You're not going to get a Spy Master action this turn. I get 2 instead.
I'm going to pay a thing and says double agent. Cancel the effects of your card.
Okay, so you lose 1 as well off of there. Okay. Well played.
So does that mean?
So that was that yours is instant, like an instant thing.
Yeah. It's a variable.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. So I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh no. Yeah, that's right.
Yep. So I'm first player. I'm going to take Gambit. You may immediately move any 2 of your units on the map to different territories that you control.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take this one and move them here. And I will take this one and move them here. That's 2.
Yep.
And now it's me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That keeps the tank from going.
I'm gonna go R&D. So give me 2. I'll take 2. I'm sorry, and I get to replace 1. Okay, putting this one back.
I'm going to go conscription. Add 1 in.
Nice. Okay, is that the end of the Spy Master phase?
Yep.
All right, I am going to play a card. So one of these comes off. All opposing soldiers on lakes are killed. Any opponent that can... So do that. All opposing soldiers on lakes...
So these are just these...
Yes, only wooden are killed.
Yep.
Okay.
Any opponent that controls at least 1 village or city next to a lake loses 2 victory points.
Are you kidding me?
So both of you lose 2 victory points. I believe.
Lose 2. That is insane.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Fenny-Roth Club, boys.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well that's out.
I knew there were going to be some powerful ones in there, but I had to do whatever I could to...
Dang. Yeah.
Okay then. All right, so that is the end of the Spy Master phase. Recruitment phase. I still get 8. What do you guys at?
Yeah, I get 8. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah.
Then we are going to put our orders down. Final orders of the game. Okay. See you on the other side.
I'm going to play a card.
Oh, whoa. Go ahead.
At the beginning of the deployment phase, I choose 1 opponent.
Take one of your reds off.
I will.
Nope. You got to pay first.
All right, pay first,
then
and then read it.
Pay, then play.
Pay to play.
Okay. Choose 1 opponent. They cannot deploy units to more than 2 different locations this phase.
Oof. Who's that?
I don't know.
Yeah, right?
Do
I want to deploy to 2 different locations?
It would be nice to
make one of us each hit both of us, but each can only do 1 less than we were going to.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a rule.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm going to choose John. You can only deploy to 2 locations this turn. Oh, wait, how many do you have IP or
7
units? 7. Yeah, but you've got the 2 points per forest. So yeah, just the two locations this time. Okay. Now we can go off camera.
Yeah, all right. And am I correct that the steam tank moves 1 tile at the beginning of the deployment phase, correct?
No.
So we're just going to go ahead and do that. We good? And I'm going off camera for orders. Last deployment, boys.
All right, here we go. I'm going to put 1 into C1. I'm going to put 5 into L2 and 2 into F1.
Okay. Me?
Robert.
3 to the court. And 3 to L2.
All right, I put 1 into L3. I put 6 into F1.
Wow. Okay. All right then. Okay, so now my heart is palpitating. I can't even do the math here, but something's nasty is about to happen. So now we're into the reinforcement, and you are first, Jeff.
All right, so this is a combat area. I assume we can move out of a citadel that is
No,
you can't.
That's why I put it there, because now it's contested and you now cannot use those.
Yes, contested cannot move out of a citadel. I'm as sure about that as I can be.
Yeah.
But I will check it just to be sure, because it is
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
the crunch time. Just
we
like I can't shoot.
We think we talked about that at the beginning.
Yeah, and I can't shoot when I'm as well. So reinforcement, if you control any citadels, you may use them to reinforce adjacent battles. Any soldiers in citadels that are not currently contested may move to an adjacent territory.
Right.
Wow.
So this guy will move here. Not that it matters, because...
That's great.
And then I can kill 1 guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm losing here. So that goes there.
All right, let the record show Jeff is giving Rob the victory here.
Rob's probably got the victory anyway.
Not necessarily yet.
Not necessarily yet, John. So I retract my statement.
For the record, that's for Jeff.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if I possess the technology to blur that out, so
I can put a smiley face over it.
Yeah. Yes, he might still win, but
okay.
You know, I'll give it a run for the money.
All right, so that was your reinforcements?
Yeah.
So I would reinforce next. I guess I'll just shoot one of your guys in V3 for the heck of it.
Okay.
I could shoot at your guardian, but it doesn't do anything.
So I cannot move even though I'm dominating here. I cannot move out of
You
there.
don't control it.
I feel like I do control it.
So he's just going to use Leviathan.
Yeah,
and
right.
He's just going to explode everything, and he's going to...
I'm going to pop Leviathan right there on L2.
Yeah, so, I mean...
And Leviathan says, quote,
he gets a point for every one of
1,
these
2,
that
3,
dies.
4, 5, 6.
destroys...
7, 8, 9.
It says, you win the battle. All your opponent's units are killed, and you take no losses.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3.
You gain 1 victory point for every enemy unit killed by Leviathan.
That's 6.
6.
So I have moved into the lead.
Yeah. Of course.
Well, it's been nice seeing the back end of you. I don't think I'll ever see you again.
Yeah.
Around the corner.
Okay, now we do actual combats.
Okay.
So, and Leviathan
these
is
are just
removed from the game, but should we leave it there just to remind people? I think we should.
No, it says remove it from the game.
Whatever.
Says, those are the rules.
We're still going to see it.
So these are gone. Both of us. So we get no points.
Yep, that's what you get when you take me on, Jeff, is you may not win, but I'm not going to
This is the way
lose.
it always goes when it's a 3-player game with me here.
Because you're always picking on me and Rob wins. I get it.
I'm always having to fight on 2 battlefronts.
Okay, can you guys stop your whining for a second? Let's figure out what happens here.
That combat.
Give me my moment.
This combat.
Okay, yep, that goes away.
Look at
I
that.
now control the Citadel.
So now you can now you know what? You can go ahead and
Reinforcements
reinforce.
is no longer available.
Reinforced.
Okay. Any other battles?
No.
Okay. Now we go into the attrition. I do not suffer attrition.
I have no attrition. Jeff has no attrition.
I have one. No,
No,
that's
that's
a
a
city
now.
Yeah.
You're good to go. Now research phase. Does it matter? Study. Yeah, it does matter because they're worth points.
Yep.
So I get. Well, he's first. So what do you get, Jeff?
Oh, they are worth
Nothing.
3. Every
Jeff
3. We
gets
talked
nothing.
about it. He gets none.
Yep.
I get 1, 2, 3, 4.
Red, yellow, red, gray.
Yeah. Thank you.
I get a red and a yellow. Can I be not last is now my quest.
Okay. Does anybody wish to get any discoveries or generals? There are no generals. Any discoveries that anyone wants to purchase?
Nope.
Does one say instantly win the game? Do I see that? No, don't see it.
All right. Jeff doesn't. I don't. Do you?
I do not.
Nothing to activate. You did kill one of his guys in that battle, right? Using your dragon flame.
I did.
All right. So that is it. Now we go
Scoring
to the
phase.
scoring phase.
And I will play a card.
Uh-oh.
And target a forest. All enemy soldiers in that forest are killed. No victory points are scored for that forest. Rob, your tank and all the rest go.
Does it say units?
Yes.
All victory. You get no victory points for it.
Uh-oh.
And you get no.
Nicely done. And you're over there whining, and yet still the
I'm not
game
gonna
is
win.
afoot.
I'm
The
not gonna
game
win.
is afoot.
I can't because I don't have any more points.
All right, so there we go.
I can still whine.
And me
All right, so
can't
now,
win. You can whine.
I
So
can whine
John,
because I can't win.
John, do you have anything? Do you have nothing to score? Oh wow!
No,
So
he
then it's
believes-
me.
Yeah, you took out my lake and
Yeah,
you took
so-
out my forest, so I was fighting.
Took
two
out your
bat-
forest.
Battles on both
My
fronts.
forest.
It's your forest.
I'm always fighting both of you.
My forest, and you
All right,
attacked me.
So
Let the record show every time you attacked me, it was not a victory for
Right,
either of us. So
right.
don't
I
ever
just
attack
want to
me
be
again,
sure.
Jeff.
I only
Fine.
score a lake, and I get 3 points, right? So I have 12.
But you also get the
No,
court.
but you get to score.
Oh,
You get to score your forest. You get
And the
I
lake.
get 6 points. Plus I get the lake.
He gets
3
9.
points.
so 9. So you're now at
Doesn't matter because he's
13.
The court.
you're winning.
Yep.
And you'll get
However,
the 5.
The court is 5, and I get those, so I end up with 17. Now, in the last round here, we're going to score for. I get 2 more points because I have 6 of these.
Yeah, I don't want mine.
I get 2
I'm going to
points.
give those to John.
And how many do you get?
1.
Okay.
That's not me. That's John.
You said you gave it to John. I mean, I heard you say it.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
All right, I think that is all. If I'm not mistaken, I just want to make sure because John was close there. End of game.
Is it the person with the guardian gets 5 points? I forgot to read this on the bottom of the guardian.
Does it say that?
No.
Okay, just making sure. Because I want to trade in my tank and my okay. No, I think that's it. After the last scoring phase, players convert remaining IPs. We did that. Players should then compare final victory point count. We did, and I won.
We compared, and Rob's is bigger.
I did win this game. I take it. That is Clockwork Wars, gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Please like this
right.
video and subscribe to the channel.